Light78, Chapter 1 Alone. The sea was in waves like mad, and the lightning divided the sky into pieces. A tall ship was sinking in the distance. It was grey all around. Only the lightning showed the big waves and the faraway seashore. He could hear thunder everywhere, and the wind was blowing like never before. A man was swimming and looking for land in a desperate state. A few moments ago he was on a tall ship and sleeping in a warm bed with a lovely lady by his side. Now there he was in a stormy sea, all soaking wet and shivering from the cool water. He couldn't see any human beings, but floating barrels everywhere. He swam to one of the barrels that was empty and closest to him. He grabbed the barrel and held it tightly. He started to shout, and he could barely hear himself. "Hey, where is everyone? Hey, anyone?" He was drawn up and down in waves, and his gut started to feel tingling. He was not far from throwing up. The strength of this young man was nearly over, and he couldn't shout any more. All he could do was talk to himself. And he was talking to himself. "What just happened? What the fuck is going on? Please God, let me live and get me to the seashore. I cannot take this anymore. I'm getting colder and hungrier. The best part is that I'm still drunk from the wine we had with the beautiful lady a few hours ago. This is the worst thing that can happen, being drunk in a stormy sea. Why does it always happen to me? All the shits in the world. Yes, it always happens to me. But this time, this is the biggest nightmare ever. Where is my lady? Where is she? I just met her. Now she is somewhere in the sea, or worse, she is still on the sinking ship. I will not forgive myself if she dies. Please God, higher power, universe, please, bring her to the shore and me." Then there was another big wave coming that threw up a young man in the sky. Again, after going up, he was going down with the wave. After some time, the waves started to become smaller, and lightning and thunder were nearly gone. The wind was much weaker than before, and man saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Somewhere, the universe helped him, bringing a piece of food that was strongly floating on water. With the last power in his body, he let go of the barrel and got onto the piece of food. He was so exhausted that he couldn't say a word. He was dreaming about water, red wine afterwards, and a warm, lovely lady by his side that could cuddle him and bring him back to life. While he was daydreaming, or perhaps night dreaming, he could see a blurry land that was so much closer than before. His heart melted in gratitude, and he just passed out. A young man was lying down in the sand on the seashore, with a checkered brown shirt wide open, so that his hair from his chest was coming out. His belly had shrunk from yesterday's adventure, so he was even more handsome. The sea was very quiet. Only a few more powerful waves could reach his body. Unknown birds were flying all around the seashore, and the sun was 3/4 up in the sky. The sun was shining, and nothing reminded of the storm yesterday, only that there were a few broken trees, branches, and palm leaves in the sand. The sun was shining so bright that you could be blinded easily, and the sky was all clear and blue. There he was, a young man, exhausted, sleeping after a shipwreck with a hangover. Suddenly, his body started to shake, and all the salty sea water and wine that he had drunk last night came out of his stomach. He opened his eyes, and all he could see was sand and his spewed liquid. Then he took a deep breath like he had woken up from the dead. He was half cold and half hot. With his fast racing mind, he put his one leg on the sand and put his fist on his knee. Yes, he stood up with one boot on his feet and holiday shorts on his legs. He was so thirsty like never before. There was some kind of skins on his lips from the thirst he was experiencing. He looked around him, and there was forest with palm trees further away. He started to shout, "Is anybody here?" No one answered. He shouted a few more times and then stopped because there was no point in wasting his energy. His stomach had been empty for too long. It was really talking to him and saying that he was seriously in trouble. His heart started racing from dehydration and hunger. He had a terrible headache, a little bit frozen one, when he couldn't think logically. The young man couldn't take this anymore. With the last brain cells in his mind, he started to think about where he could find water and food. Man, where could I get the water? Is the water on this island? It looks like there could be some food in the forest. Maybe there could be some coconuts or something. What the fuck? I don't know if I could find a healthy stream. It would probably take ages to find it. I don't know. I feel like I'm in desert. Okay, better not to say that. We need to keep going. We need to live. If I survive this, then there should be the water somewhere. Please, universe, help me. As he was asking the universe to help him, he saw a tiny water stream flowing from the forest into the sea bay not far from him. Oh man, yes, that is what I'm talking about. Thank you, thank you. That is probably a river, but I hope it is a clear stream. Even if that is a river, there could be some streams inside the forest. He was so happy that he started to dance, waving his arms around, and he was very happy. Hi everyone, welcome to Light78 TV. You are so welcome to be here, and I'm so grateful that you are watching this video. I apologize for reading. I will tell what Light78 is all about, and you are so welcome to join this light community. Light78 is all about healing people from alcohol and other diseases, depression, OCD, and PTSD. It is inspired by book Light78 that is written by Universe. These chapters of book Light78 are healing people from alcohol and other addictions by guiding people on spiritual path. Our mission is to publish Light78 and raise funds to build a healing retreat from alcohol addiction. Heal as many people as possible from alcohol addiction. To make Light78 TV reality, Universe and I will be so grateful for you, for your support for living expenses for the next 3 months, as we have no other way to do it. Subscribe to Light78 channel and support Universe and me with $20 to $50 a month for 3 months living expenses that Universe and I and you can make Light78 TV a reality. Let's make it happen. If this is your calling to help and heal millions of people all over the globe from alcohol and other addictions, then contact me by email light78tv@gmail.com or leave a comment. Become a member of a Light78 family. Peace, love, and harmony. If anyone needs help To stay sober from alcohol, please contact me as well by email light78tvi@gmail.com. Tell your friends who you think will be interested in Light78 and healing people. Stay tuned. Many blessings to you and see you in next videos, man. Universe and I, we love you. Love and light.